Alright, this is the beginning level of the conversion of wind power to electric power. We're going to learn about taking a generator that will produce electricity when the input of the start of the shaft is high enough to produce enough electricity. And we're going to use that electricity to light an LED, which is a light emitting diode. I'll demonstrate that by hooking this up to the leads, and to do that we're going to hook the black to the black and the red to the red to observe correct polarity. And then I'll put the LED here, and I'm going to put a small wheel on the shaft so that I can see it. And you'll see this arrow. When I turn that counterclockwise, okay, it lights the LED. When I turn it clockwise, it does not. And the reason for that is because the LED is polarity sensitive. And when I turn it this way, it produces a positive electricity. When I turn it this way, it makes a negative electricity that will not go through the LED. All right, now I'm going to mount the generator in a T that's going to let us attach it to the tower. When you get the generator to start with, it's going to be small like this, and it'll be loose, so you can see. So we have to wrap some tape around that like this, and we want to put enough tape in there just so it starts fitting in it, and then we can push it in. We don't want to go over too tight. All right, I'm going to run the wires for the leads here through the front and up through the top, and then you'll see this. And then I can take and put the generator in here and push it in there. Don't have to push it very tight. And now it's mounted. And then I can take and put the generator on the top of the tower. All right, to start with, what we're going to do here is then hook the LED up, again, being careful to make sure the polarity is correct, red to red and black to black. Coming out of there, and then I'll mount the LED up here in the top of the tower so that we can see it as it's turning. What we're going to use is a purchased wind rotor, and this is a highly sophisticated, well-designed rotor. All right, very small, and let's see if it has enough power from the wind to turn the shaft of the generator the correct direction, counterclockwise, and fast enough to make the LED light. And we're going to just give it a little touch to get it started. All right, we'll talk about cut-in speed later. And if this works, this should now turn that generator fast enough to produce electricity, which is lighting the LED, and that's what we want. So that's success. Now your job is going to be taking and to design a set of blades. We're going to take off the factory-made blades, and then we're going to put a set of blades that you make on there, and we're going to see if your blades can generate enough electricity to light the LED. One final point here again to note is that be aware of the direction. The pitch controls the direction it turns. The pitch is back like this. That's going to have the wind going the correct direction, turning it counterclockwise, always from the front. And if it's wrong, then you need to loosen it up and turn that the opposite direction, because it will not light. And you're going to put your blades on and see if you can make it run. Now give it a try, and if you cannot get the light to light, then you're going to watch the next video on how to increase the speed of the generator.